One, two.
And we are officially rolling.
Okay. The Eighth Estate.
Episode 2.
Marley Gold.
Let's fucking do it.
Weed Bros. Renounce.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Jeffrey, good to see you, man.
Yeah, we're into it. Cheers.
Cheers. Got our cold brews. Got my joints all ready to go here.
I've got my joints almost ready to go. I just got to roll them up here.
Yeah, so show the people what we're smoking here today.
So it's some Marley Gold. Marley Naturals is a brand that I've really enjoyed smoking.
I actually haven't tried the Marley stuff myself, so I'm very excited for this one.
It's top notch. It's unique the way they're doing it because they've got their gold, their black, their green, their red, all different, not strains, but indica, sativa, hybrid.
Yeah, they
CBD.
got all their bases covered, yeah.
Yeah, and all that's broken down.
I like that too, when you're looking at the website. There aren't a million different strains with crazy names. I just like that they have their small catalog. It's
That's
like
right.
We do an indica, we do a sativa, we do a hybrid. There was a CBD heavy one I saw there too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, I'll have to look into this because I'm seeing for the first time now, this is actually printed on the label as Island Sweet Skunk.
Oh, okay. I think I did see it on the block.
But when I was looking it up before, it was saying Marley Gold was the Orange Burmese. But I think there might be more than one strain. It'll just be the golds will be broken down, all the sativas.
Okay.
And the blacks will be all the indicas.
Oh,
The red is
okay.
the CBD. The green is the hybrid.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I think I got
So with the orange Burmese, I got that breakdown. But James, would you be able to do a search on Island Sweet Skunk as a strain?
Copy that.
Sweet
you.
baby skunk.
All right.
Sweet baby skunk. Can you do that, sweet baby James?
So
You got it,
yeah,
baby.
yeah. So man, sometimes these packages just don't want to open with the.
Well, yeah, that sound is loud, man.
Yeah,
The mic picked that up.
Brutal. All right. It's pretty leafy.
It's
pretty
sticky. It's like skinny looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sticky like it's a little sparse.
Yeah.
But that's a characteristic for sure of sativas, is that they're a little more spindly. It's almost like the sativa activity is more in line with a skinnier person.
Yeah.
Being active, and so the weed's going to be like that.
I'll see one of those buds real quick.
Whereas the indicas are going to be more like a person who's not so active, a little denser, maybe a little bit more round.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of where I'm sitting in my health journey at this point in time.
Man, it smells so like they call them Marley Naturals. It smells very natural. It smells like very earthy and very like organic, I guess. Like it smells really nice.
Yeah, these are nicer looking buds too than what came in your eighth that I rolled up for you.
Yeah, it's funny too. Like even from a distance, it looks a little more sparse and sticky, but like when you get it up close, like it's a really nice looking bud.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to
And it's
see how
getting
much,
my fingers all sticky just
how
touching the
much
little bit that I
stem there
did.
is inside of it.
So Island Sweet Skunk is a sativa marijuana strain made by crossing sweet pink grapefruit with skunk number 1. This strain is often enjoyed for its energetic and uplifting effects. Island Sweet Skunk, sometimes known as Sweet Island Skunk, offers a sweet skunky flavor with undertones of grapefruit. The strain also comes in a CBD variety, which that's really nice, to help medical marijuana patients treat symptoms associated with chronic anxiety, inflammation, and muscle spasms. Growers say Island Sweet Skunk has a flowering time of 7 to 8 weeks And this strain comes in buds that are green with bright yellow and orange hairs.
Ooh.
Interesting. That's not too far off of the orange Burmese description.
Yeah, it seems pretty similar.
How does it smell, guys?
It smells, like I said, it smells like very like organic, very natural, very like. It doesn't smell like. It doesn't smell synthetic at all. It just smells really nice, right? It's not like blowing you in the face with like this super pungent weed smell, but like it's got this really beautiful, just
For
very
lack of
warm smell. Like, you know what I mean?
For lack of a better term, it smells like a plant, and it doesn't smell like a something that just
Like it was
smells
grown
good.
in a like lab somewhere, right? Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
a dog's asshole?
It
Yeah, it doesn't smell like a dog's asshole for sure. Yeah.
It doesn't have a whole bunch of smells and characteristics that you normally wouldn't have in a plant that's green growing out of the earth.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it just smells green and natural and nice.
All right.
I'm gonna go and sparked up here right away, but I'll wait for you to roll yours here.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't want to get too far ahead of you.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can do the stuck paper challenge with this stuff.
Give it a whirl, man. Yeah.
Whirly burly.
All right. What'd you get up to today, Bo?
Well, I worked today. Last night I got to some songwriting though.
Nice.
Yeah, I went home and I was like outside smoking a cigarette, and this like chorus popped into my head, and I was like,
Ooh.
just threw my cigarette, and I was like, gotta go record this right fucking now before I forget it, right?
Yeah. I know the feeling.
And then
man.
I saw my buddy Evan from like Northern Royals, right? So I was like, this is it's a rock song. It's like perfect for the band. So I was like, we got to get together right now and start instant music. So we hung out, drank some whiskey. I was in no shape for anything this morning. But yeah, I cranked out a whole song. It was like my first time really kind of spreading my lyric, like songwriter wings too, right?
Nice.
So it was exciting, man. It felt really, really good.
That's
Right on.
cool, man.
Yeah, I was
Congratulations.
really happy with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
You
have
gotta
a
love
name
it.
for the song?
No, not yet. I think I did in my little bit of a drunken state yesterday. I did call out a name. I was like, that's the lyric. That's the perfect name. And I've totally forgotten what it was now.
Dog's asshole.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. What about you, man? Were you at the studio
Oh.
today?
Yeah, just doing stuff here. It's man, I tell you, without a lot of gigs going on and stuff going on in the daytime, my hours have just been fucked.
Yeah.
Like having all kinds of issues, falling asleep at night, and staying asleep, and then in the morning, that's when I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
a rough schedule, man.
yeah, so I mean, like, I laid in bed last night, got up again at like 2:30 in the morning, was like, all right, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
You know, smoked a
So
little bit of
I'm up
weed,
now, yeah.
hung out, and then went to bed at like 6:30 or something like that.
Slept all
and
day, yeah.
slept till like 3.
Nice.
You know, and yeah, so
Yeah, whatever works, though, man.
Well, you turned your nighttime sleep into an afternoon nap. Nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
Yeah, that's allowed.
it
Okay,
is.
ready to go,
It
George?
is what it is. All right,
It's gonna do. Let it
Doobie-
let it
doobie
do what it's
number
gonna
one. Doobie number 1.
be. Cheers, man. Let's do it.
Cheers.
Smoking a pancake.
A bong and a blitz.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. That's a really mellow flavor. All
Yeah,
right.
That
Here
is
we go.
a very nice flavor.
Marley Gold. So like the name's just like green, red. Like, is the gold supposed to be like?
Gold
Is
is
it
the
like
sativa.
is it like a tier level, or is it just mean sativa? Yeah.
Yeah, gold is sativa, black is indica, green is hybrid, and red is the CBD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like this though. We should definitely be getting more of this Marley at some point.
Man, it's been consistently one of the better brands that I've smoked here in Canada.
THC content, 22.5%. Wow.
Mm-hmm. This stuff right on the package was coming in at 20.05. And it's actually got a little bit of CBD as well, 2 milligrams.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good for the back.
So it would be
Yeah, it's good for the aging bones, man.
do.
We're not getting any younger over here.
0.2%.
0.2%, yeah. Okay. That's not a lot.
All right, first day smoke. First puff of the day.
I cheated today. I had a joint before I came here.
I had a little bit of a pen. Marley read actually.
Ooh, yeah.
Just while I was on the phone and didn't even realize what I was doing and was like, oh, I just took a rip off this pen.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah, I
in
didn't
a
think about it either. I was like, well,
conversation.
So my buddy Kevin came over and he dropped off some edibles for me, some tinctures and some oils, and a couple joints. And I was just like, before he left, I was like, yeah, let's go smoke one.
Yeah.
And then
nice.
like I was done, and I was like, oh yeah, oops, I was supposed to be stone sober when I came in. That was a while ago though. I felt
Man,
pretty good.
there's no rules for this shit.
Yeah. I don't need rules.
It is hitting my throat a little bit stronger than in the past.
Yeah, you can feel a little bit more, but I don't mind it though. It's gonna get. Well, we'll see how that comes into play further down the road here. You know,
Yeah.
By joint 3 or 4, I got this awesome palm leaf joint here too, and I've never smoked one of these before, but it's like looks very thick, very cigar like almost, and I think just by looking at it, that's gonna take a toll on my throat a little bit. We'll see.
You know, they're surprisingly mild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't tried one before.
Yeah, I had one last night with some different stuff, more indica leaning. Pretty nice. Different flavor profile for sure. Being the palm leaf, it's a lot different than a blunt or anything like that you might have smoked in the past. I love blunts and the hemp wraps and all.
I haven't
that
smoked a
kind
lot
of
of blunts, man. Yeah.
It's just with the blunt, it's a little bit of a different feeling.
Yeah. Okay.
Same with the palm leaf. It's a little different.
Like
There'll
the
be
effects, like it feels different. You mean?
a little bit, yeah. It's a little bit more heady.
Yeah.
Because it's almost got that, like it's not tobacco. It's totally tobacco free.
But I know what you mean though. Yeah, it's
Just the
it's
fact-
denser than like the paper rolls. Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll do one of those next. I'm very interested now to try that out.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do up next too. I've got 2 buds here. So yeah.
How are they for rolling with? Are they like more difficult to roll?
Well, you don't roll them. They come in a package.
Oh, they're pre-rolls. Okay.
They're pre-rolled, and then you just stuff them.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, they're stuffers. Yeah.
Pre-rolled with the filter, and you can get them in different sizes. These are the smalls. They come in at 0.5 of a gram, half gram capacity.
Yeah.
But you can get all the way up to like, I think it's 3 grams for the biggest one.
Okay.
And it's like a big cigar kind of deal. But yeah, they come in this bag. It's pretty good. One thing that they changed recently that's really good is they added one of these packs in. I can't remember what these things are called. The humidity control packs,
Okay.
so that your stuff doesn't get all dry.
Yeah, man. Controls the humidity.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they come with a little poking stick. James really wants to talk, but I keep cutting him off.
Well, you're
And-
speaking wisdom, my friend. I just had a
And-
question, but
There's a
keep
dollar
going.
bill rolled up in there.
That's and that's what it is. It's like, well, you want to if you're smoking blunts, you might want to do a little cocaine later. So they just provide you with.
You
this.
might. That's like you should.
It's just a tiny
Looks like you
little
might want to do some.
info sheet with directions. Oh, okay. They say to turn this into a funnel.
Oh, for pouring it in.
I
Okay.
guess so. Yeah. But
Well, then it serves 2 purposes.
yeah, I haven't been doing it that way. I've been doing it another way. So you could, okay, and then dump it in, and then use
How are
the
you doing
stick
it?
To,
You're just like
I'm
sprinkling it in over top by hand.
no, I'm going like excavator style.
Scoop it in,
and
yeah.
I'm scooping and then packing the smoke like I'm in high school,
Yeah. Okay.
and then give it a little poke.
I got you, brother. Yeah.
I've prepped a bigger one of these before, with 1.5 grams.
Yeah.
And I was like watching a show and doing some things and just like over packing it. And when I went to light it, literally could not get any air through it whatsoever. It was just like concrete.
Oh man.
And
yeah.
I had to unroll the entire thing and
All your
then
work
dump it
wasted.
all out and then repack it and yeah.
Is it like scooping and then stuffing a turkey?
I'm unfamiliar with the turkey.
Yeah, what's the
scooping
turkey
and
scoop
stuffing.
method? Yeah.
Turkey scoop. Well, you scoop the turkey up by the legs and you hold them upside down. I know this because I used to catch turkeys. True story. And then you scoop the turkey up. You put the turkey in transportation vehicle. It goes to a butcher's place, and then the butcher does its thing, and then you stuff the turkey after that.
I was a butcher for a long time.
That's right.
I knew
Tell us
some,
about that.
I don't want to talk too much about it. Yeah.
Copy
It
that.
was a good gig though. I didn't do like a lot of like whole animals, but I did do poultry once. It was like not actually a work, it was at a farm, right? But
Yeah.
cool shit, man. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's messy, disgusting work actually. I wouldn't probably do it again, but it was an experience.
Yeah, I grew up on a farm outside of town, and we raised our own organic, I guess you can call it organic foods.
Okay.
And we had chickens and we had pigs. And then
Nice.
we raised them and then we ate them. But we also, we butchered them too. And I learned that from a very young age. Yeah. Good to know, but, I'm a vegetarian now.
Yeah? Are you strict vegetarian?
No, I'm not. I was just
okay.
joking.
I actually don't eat a lot of meat, man. It's just too expensive for me. Fuck. Like,
Yeah.
meat is crazy, outrageous expensive.
It's getting up there.
And I like to cook, so like, I don't know. You're buying like lots of fresh fruits and veggies, man. It's not hard to cook well for yourself still, right?
Absolutely. You can make great tacos without meat.
Yeah,
that's
man.
for sure.
Meat's like a rare treat for me now. I do like still enjoy it though.
A nice steak is
Good
pretty
steak.
nice.
Oh, I had a steak the other day actually for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, there's no real supplement for the protein that you're getting from animal products. Like,
True story.
True story.
yeah,
I don't know anything about nutrition. I don't know much about much. But
I don't know much.
I do
about
know
much,
I do know
man,
I do
but
know I do know tasty
I know a few things.
I do
about
know
some
tasty food,
stuff.
man. I do know tasty food, and I know that I can cook well without my meat. I'm not sure, like, yeah, again, I don't know, but
We're definitely living in the best age for making things taste good.
yes,
Our ability to upgrade the taste of things that we're eating, it's never been so good. Everything's based upon
flavor age, baby.
upon-
It's
yeah,
the flavor age, yeah.
yeah.
Flav age.
Flavor age,
Flavor age.
flavor age.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
That could be our second shirt. The flavor age.
Flavor
Flavor
age,
age.
yeah.
The flavor age. The flavor
What was the?
age.
You know what? I'm almost 30 now, and I'm feeling like the flavor age. Actually, I love man. Turning 30, I feel like I'm like falling into myself a little bit, and just like I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good decade for me.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, how else are you going to grow that hair really long and beautiful again?
Yeah, it's
Come
coming
on,
along.
man.
My mullet is in full force today. I'm not sure if it's coming through on camera or not, but I am a greasy.
Well, check it
greasy
out on the
motherfucker
wide.
today.
Turn to your right, Bo. Oh, yeah. It's coming in.
It's coming in, man. It's
Yeah,
coming
man.
in pretty good. Yeah, I gotta get this side shaved down a little bit yet.
Guess
But I'm gonna rock the mullet for a little bit, and then I'll grow the sides out. I'll have my long hair eventually.
Oh, man. It was.
I
I
just want
remember.
to be able to tie it up again. You know,
Yeah.
I miss that.
Yeah, the ability to have the long hair and keep it kind of straight too. Like your hair is pretty straight when it grows long.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a.
it's a little wavy, but yeah, I'm pretty straight.
Well, the beauty of that, too, is when it grows longer and it's like straighter, you don't have to worry about styling, man. You just let it fall.
Just let it fall,
Yeah,
man, or tie it up, and like, yeah, it's just so easy to like, yeah,
Ponytail.
it's easy to maintain that way. But then also washing that monstrosity was like, oh god, yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
I loved in the spring when I just like shaved it right down. I had like my Tyler Durden cut.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever braid your hair? Were you able to do that?
Yeah, I had like yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
like,
so
not never
cool.
like heavy braids, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. I like letting girls play with my hair. It's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
I did the same thing too when my hair was long.
Like,
Like,
they're like, oh, let me put braids in your hair. I'm like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
cool. Let's do it.
it's super awesome. Braids are cool.
I had like
totally
a single
Viking.
dreadlock in my hair for a while too. Yeah,
Just one,
just one. It was like hidden in the jungle of stuff. Yeah,
like a Jedi dreadlock
yeah.
The Jedi dreadlock.
instead of the braid, just a dreadlock.
It was a dreadlock. Yeah, it was like a hippie dreadlock. I was young. I thought it was cool.
Stuff is doing a number.
The
On
Jedi
me.
jungle.
Man, I'm loving it. I'm like almost done this joint. I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
I'm feeling
it's-
really good.
It's some rip and weed for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Kicks ass, man. Let's keep it going, man. It's so funny. Like, only get, like a couple episodes in here, but like, these eighths just like they look less menacing now when you're busting them up in front of me. I'm already like looking at it like, psh, yeah, whatever. We got this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So how are you guys feeling? What else? Any hallucinations or anything like that?
No hallucinations, man. Last time after you guys left,
Yeah.
I was doing some shit in the kitchen, and I was like borderline tripping balls.
I was blitzed
Like-
after last week.
The whole world was doing some things. I was having questionable, bordering on psychedelic.
I was having to
kinda-
smoke on the patio, and I couldn't get too close to the railing because I was like, yeah, I know where you're coming from. It was
Yeah.
like,
Started floating. You might float off the patio.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, James, hold me down.
Anytime, bud.
Yeah, James, don't let go.
Best job ever.
But it was great. It was great though, man. Like it was really good stuff last week. This is like I'm really enjoying this. I don't feel like I don't think like I'm definitely high, but like it's not like outrageous. I think after last week, I think after that first joint already, I was like, whoa, yeah, this is powerful, right?
I'm
Yeah, I'm already like looking forward to lighting up the second one after I'm done this guy.
The ash is looking really nice off it too. Quite white.
Talk about that,
No,
please.
no real imperfections or anything. I'll get this going hot, and I'll see if we can get a little sound clip from it. Sound bite.
What when you say ashes and imperfections, what would an imperfection look like?
It would just be something that stands out and looks different than the rest.
Like me in
best.
school
Think of it,
growing
like,
up, or what?
breaking out in clumps and
Like
stuff.
the black sheep. If you see any dark spots in it, anything like that, like a real good pure ash would kind of just look like smoke.
Yeah.
Or sorry, not smoke. Well, kind of like smoke. Like snow.
Okay.
And then the consistency of it is going to be another thing.
Informer.
If you can get like a long, like pencil eraser sized ash, and press it down, and have it not fall off the joint or go away, but just reform over itself like a mushroom top, that is like pristine weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that is
really?
Clean.
I only caught about half of that. I was really into this joint that I'm smoking here. I'm getting pretty high now.
Yeah,
I'm like really just going at this roach. It's smoking really well right now, and
Like a mushroom cloud.
it just kind of occurred to me how toasted I'm actually getting.
Toast my ghost.
Yeah, no, it's
Toast my
it's
ghost,
good.
yeah.
It's good. Almost as good as that shirt. That
Oh, thanks.
fucking
I
shirt you got
love your
going
shirt.
on is
I haven't
awesome.
worn it in a while because it's more of a summer shirt. I was wearing it a lot this summer when playing shows.
Well,
but,
we're getting close to summer.
We're getting close. It feels nice outside
It's
too.
6 degrees today.
Also, like I have a lot of dirty laundry right now, and this is like one of my clean shirts. I was like, okay, time to bust out my summer jams. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Turn that in underwear inside out for another 7 days, man.
Oh yeah, I had to do that too.
Yeah, when it gets to be like wearing tank tops and stuff like that.
I almost fucking put a tank top on, and I was like, no.
I was thinking about that today too, and man, you know what I've been realizing lately? There's like a real strong hate out there on tank tops from a lot of guys.
I was just watching a podcast the
lot
other
of-
day, and they were
and hating on tank tops.
Yeah.
Yep. Have you seen this? Have you?
No.
Have you?
Tell me about it.
There's like a.
I never wear a tank though, anyways. I'm not like worried about that.
Is that
I
because
wear
they're?
them a lot,
I know you do.
but
Is that
Yeah,
because
I
they've
know you
been
do.
called wife beaters in the past? Is that possibly
No,
why?
it's because people are like, ew, man, like get your armpits away from me.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's
You
the
know?
COVID thing.
Well,
not even
the
COVID. I think
thing.
it's just like guys. People think that men's armpits are gross.
Yeah,
They're just
or
hairy,
like,
hairy, sweaty
or
monstrosities.
like don't. Why you gotta be showing your
You
shoulders,
were telling us.
man?
This is so funny. You were telling a story about your armpits before we started this podcast. It was with that.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you tell it if you want to.
Woo-wee. By the way, while you think about answering that question, there's a I Hate People tank top available for sale.
Well, I
When you were looking
I
it up,
love people.
when you were looking it up, I thought the shirt was gonna say "I hate tank tops."
That's the shirt number 3 is a tank
it's a
top
tank
that
top that
says
says,
I hate
tank tops.
I hate tank tops. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
It's
Because-
really
We can do that.
affecting my speech.
Yeah. like not my articulation, I don't think, but it's just like when I go to say something, I'm getting really lost in my thought, and it's hard to spit things out. You know what I mean?
I've just got word soup in my mouth, and I'm having a hard time finding which word needs to come out.
Yeah. Okay.
Word
Like,
soup.
I've got a list of things to say, and then the sounds are just all wrong. But maybe now that I've recognized that, my brain will click onto it, and I'll do better in the future because it'll be like, "Oh, you've got to work
can only
better
hope.
at making the right sound for what you want to say."
Yeah, you'll figure it out, man. Talking's not that hard. You'll figure it out.
Yeah,
You've been doing it for a long time, so.
it's questionable.
So this is Marley Gold. Did we talk about it? Because you guys are hotboxing me already. I forget.
We did talk.
Yeah,
we did talk about
Let's
it.
talk about
Yeah.
the Marley Gold.
Yeah.
Well, we've only, I mean, this is
That's a good-
episode
good-
1, essentially. We did the pilot, but we'll have to get into the breaking it down. I've been wondering, like, how you feel about this. If we do the 8th Estate Sativa Edition,
Okay.
the 8th Estate Indica Edition, Hybrid Edition, and then like for the
Eighth
for
Estate
the
Gold,
naming,
Eighth Estate
the
Black.
branding
Yeah.
of it or whatever, and then people can just be like, oh, and you can really see, I don't know, maybe the indica conversations won't be as good, maybe they'll be better.
Maybe. Yeah.
Who knows?
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's a good sign right now that we're getting James high already, though.
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
just-
wafting this way, I'll tell you that much.
It's just got a search bar like perpetually open.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him.
computer's
He's
stoned,
looking up
too.
skip the dishes right now.
No,
That's first
no,
up.
That's my search history. That's
No, I
all
know.
that is.
Oh, so you think.
Doesn't mean it's not gonna be the first thing he
Just
clicks
skip
on.
well, yeah. I've been ordering a lot.
Yeah,
of
I
skip.
could do some
Too
nachos
much-
too, actually,
Too
James.
much skip.
I'm really interested in this I hate tank tops or people with tank tops movement. I'm trying to find it.
I didn't know it was a
Oh,
movement. I just heard some. I
people-
just.
Okay. Try this. Hollywood influencers hating on tank tops.
Copy that.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. I'm a big.
What's a Hollywood
fan.
influencer? Just like
I'm-
actors, like famous people from Hollywood. That's all it is.
Bullshit,
Yeah.
who
Okay.
knows? Like, it's just a term. They're fancy
Influencer.
words people are using.
Yeah.
You string them together, they might mean something. But,
So, very quickly, I'm just going to break the fourth wall here. Be very careful with the microphones and how you handle them because I'm getting that dook, 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 dook. And like
Okay.
even the table stuff, it's picking up really live. I've tried to mix
Yeah.
it a bit, but so just try to be gentle.
I
That's
did
it.
recognize on that, and I have noticed like these mics are cool. They're good. They sound really good. But
They do.
they are a budget version of what a lot of people are using.
Okay.
A lot of people on pro podcasts will use $500 to $1,000 mics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then they've got windscreens, they've got different things around them. Seems like I think it's Audio Technica has a condenser that's about like that long. It's got a bunch of grates and like different lines on it. Your mom's house, they use them. But they're really lively mic. You've got to have them in like a shock basket.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Shock basket. Ooh.
yeah, you know what I mean, right? Like the
No, I don't. I'm curious.
It's like a shock mount for a condenser mic.
Oh,
where
yes,
it's like
of course.
a frame around the
Yeah, I know what
outside,
you're
and then
talking
they've got the bungee cords holding it.
Okay, I have that at home, so I didn't know. That's I got like a mic, not this. Well, it's kind of like this. I have it at home, and that's called a shock basket. Interesting. All right.
But
I wouldn't have known that either.
It's just why I call it. I think they call it a shock mount or an isolation mount.
Wait, so only you call it a shock basket?
I
How are we supposed to know what that was then? If
those are the sounds that came out of my mouth.
Oh yeah, you're still having a problem with words.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
What did you say before? You're
You
experiencing
mean you
mouth
guys
soup.
aren't inside my brain with me?
No, I'm not inside your brain yet, dude. But if, let's smoke another joint together, and maybe
Me
we
neither.
can do that. Yeah. Do you want to smoke this palm roll?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm ready to rock with that. We do whatever you are, man.
You see, I've got all the stem that was left over and the stuff that didn't make the grade into the grinder from your eighth.
Yeah.
Off to this side, and I'm gonna see on this side I've got all.
Oh,
the
how they
stuff
stack
from
up
mine.
together? Yeah.
And or I think those were. Maybe I didn't do that for the last one, but I'm gonna try and do
We're
that
off to a
now and
great start.
see, yeah, totally. But this is
Yeah, look at that though, man. The whole eighth is like,
my
it's
whole
not
eighth
that,
was,
like, it doesn't
was
look like-
4 nugs.
yeah.
Which is not bad. I've gotten eights
like-
before that have
Yeah.
been wildly under. Like for sure they've.
I'm
been
not
under.
questioning the weight of it at all. I'm just saying like, it doesn't like, I don't know. An eighth is like I could almost do more. I feel if we were really pushing ourselves. Like day one when we came in here, I was like, oh man, we're gonna get so toasted.
Maybe we'll take it there one day. I mean, we'll get through this. You might. I don't know if eating your words is going to be the term, but you might smoke your words by the time we're done. Like, who knows? You might make it through this palm and be like, "Who?"
Yeah, I know. I'm getting cocky. I'm only one joint in right now, so
Somebody going to get it hurt
we got
real bad.
a mountain to climb still ahead of us. So
Famous last words.
yeah,
So
I'll put my money where my money is.
So I found something here. Billie Eilish opens up about tank top pick.
What is
yeah.
this?
No.
No?
I don't know if it's.
It's just about like she normally wears baggy clothes and like she got criticized by another influencer saying she looked fat. Anyways, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. I think that all that kind of stuff is very silly, and let's move on.
That is very silly.
No, it's more like Brendan Schaub's the one guy that I hear hating on tank tops all the time,
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
and hating on guys wearing tank tops, and yeah,
I think it was your mom's house I was listening to, and they were talking about how gross guys look in tank tops.
yeah. That
Oh,
might
it
have
definitely
been,
was.
That
Actually,
might have been it too. That if you're not like playing basketball, what the fuck are you wearing a tank top for? This stuff grinds up really nicely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like it looks like it would too. It looks very like ready to bust, man. I don't know. It looks good.
So in that term, when you say that, does it feel like it's more dry?
No, it's not so much. There's
It means that it's not gumming up the grinder though. It's not overly it's not overly gooey, right?
well, it's
Maybe it was
it's
cured
breaking,
properly.
Yeah, it's breaking apart nicely, but it's also grinding up extremely consistently.
Yeah,
It's not powdering down to sand, and it's not like big chunks.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely not what the Sinaloa Gold was doing
Yeah.
to you with that.
Again, that was a
terrible
of
grinder.
bad grinder though. Yeah.
Hopefully, it doesn't make you blow chunks.
Wah, wah.
We gotta get a soundboard.
Yeah, totally, man. Sound effects, baby.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, there are a few little pieces of stem and stuff like that in the grinder after I grind it up, and there's a few like little, I don't know, like bigger pieces.
Looks
But-
pretty though, man.
But yeah, no, it's. Oh man, the smell of it.
Let me smell when it's
of
busted
it
up.
ground up. Like, I wish we could put smells through.
There
A
needs to be
video
an app
podcast.
for that. An app for smells. You know what? If
What
someone
was
invents that,
Smell-O-Vision? What was Smell-O-Vision from? Was that from Wayne's World? Smell-O-Vision?
ooh,
Wayne's
let's
World.
check it out. I'm
I don't
not
know if
sure.
that was from Wayne's World. I know Wayne's World pretty
There
well.
was something where somebody had there was something from the 90s, I feel, that was Smell-O-Vision.
Yeah, this sounds actually right.
What was the
Smell-O-Vision.
Smell-O-Vision?
There's a
from?
video here. Smell-O-Vision.
Go to the Wikipedia. Where is the?
Remember Futurama? There's like the smelloscope.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Maybe.
Smell-O-Vision was a system that released odor during the projection of a film so that the viewer could smell what was happening in the movie. Ah, that's so awesome.
Someone actually did this.
Yeah.
In the 1960s. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The movie was called Scent of Mystery. Okay, we gotta watch this.
No doubt.
Would be,
Oh,
that would be a
man.
great one.
Is there a way we could do it and somehow set up like scents to go off too for us?
Let's see 30 odors into a movie theater seats when triggered by the soundtrack. Go to contents down where it says
Reception
reception 3.1.
Reception 3.1.
Yeah.
All right, reception. Smell-o-vision did not work as an intended.
Yeah.
According to
Who could've-
Variety,
Who could have seen that
Who
coming?
would have thought?
According to Variety, aromas were released with a distracting hissing noise, and audience members in the balcony complained that the scents reached them several seconds after the action was shown on the screen. That makes sense.
Yeah.
In other parts of the theater, the odors were too faint, causing audience members to sniff loudly in an attempt to catch the scent. Oh,
What's going on?
Oh man, yeah.
These technical problems were mostly corrected after the first few showings, but the poor word of mouth, of course, in conjunction with generally negative reviews of the film itself, signaled the end of Smell-o-vision. Aww.
That's really funny.
I need to see this movie.
That's great entertainment right there.
I have to see this movie.
Yeah. And you know what? Hey, at least people tried.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah,
Now,
brave, right? Trying new things.
Absolutely.
the title is definitely in line with the theme. Do you think the entire movie was written with Smell-o-vision in mind?
Absolutely it was.
Okay, well, we got to watch it to see what happens when a script and a plot and dialogue and everything, the entire movie is based around smells.
Absolutely.
Like, will the
I
movie
don't
even make sense if we can't smell what's
I think
going
it's just
on?
going to be a really cheesy movie. I don't think it's going to be like,
well,
it's not going to be
from
based, it's not going to be
1960.
written based around sense, but like the whole thing was to do Smell-o-vision, right? That's what I'm picturing here. So he's just probably going to use any excuse he can to like
it's
burst out like
got
scenes of flowers, right?
It's got smell in
Scenes of trash
in the name
cans.
of the song or the name of the movie. So, like, the title's got
I don't know.
smell.
You know what? We got to sit down and watch it, boys. That's what we got to do.
I'm in.
Okay.
Okay. Mark it.
Mark
Mark it.
it. Mark the date.
We were talking about microphones a little bit ago.
Yes.
Podcasting microphones.
Yeah.
And that's one thing about these is that they don't isolate. Like, probably that of just... That's probably gonna
Yeah,
come
James
through
asked
the
me to
mics.
stop tapping the mics and the tables, and then since he asked me, I know
The
I'm very
tables?
conscious of how many times I've done it.
Yeah, the table stuff isn't so bad. It's
Moving
yeah,
the
it's just
mics?
moving the mic. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Blame it on the weed, bro.
Well, I'm wondering if it's
Yeah, man, we're high. We don't know what we're
the
doing.
touching, like, is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick it up so fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like, if you grab the arm instead, I think, like, give it a test. It still does the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, what did you call them? The shock watchers?
The shock basket,
Shock basket. Yeah. So that would probably be the way to go, probably.
bread basket.
Yeah.
Look like you're just
Yeah,
sitting
I
down
don't
there,
know
eh?
that. I don't think there's shot baskets made for these mics. Like, that's one of the things, because they were like under $150 a piece.
Yeah.
So, and they sound fucking great.
They do.
The only thing is, you've got to get like the good sound. They've got to be used with compression somewhere in the second.
Yeah, I've got compression cranked.
So yeah, like I bought a mixer with onboard compression
Okay.
because I knew I was using these mics.
Interesting. Compression just cranked, eh? Ooh.
Yeah.
That's probably why we're picking up everything, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not, other than like touching the mics,
Like,
it'd be nice to have a gate. Is there a gate on here?
No.
Living and learning here, people. Blah blah blah.
Was there a noticeable difference? Because I had the compression before at like 3/4, maybe 2/3.
Yeah,
I think around
I've been
2/3, right?
I've been messing around, and yeah, there really isn't
Okay.
any difference. Like, tap the mic again.
Oh, I'm wondering, like, is the signal going to be way hotter now? Were you turning down the gain? I'm just gonna like.
I haven't
ask you
touched the
on-
gain yet.
Okay, because the compression, when you up the compression, it will naturally up the gain as well.
Okay, touch the mic now. Try it.
When we're talking, like, is anything
yeah,
sending
okay, so-
into the red?
So I limited compression completely, and that's better. That's definitely better. Let me test the gain. So whenever you're done there, Maestro on the joint rolling. So Bo, do a test. Touch the microphone. Keep doing it. Talk in the mic.
Check 1, check 2.
Yeah.
We're still there?
Yeah.
How's it sound?
If
Yeah,
I,
not really much of a difference.
Okay.
if I move it around,
This will be great footage
'Cause
for the podcast.
Yeah, having
I know,
the-
right?
Oh, that's fine. Having
These-
the compression on, I think, is pretty crucial to get the nice tone of the mic.
Absolutely. You're 100% right.
These papers burn so evenly. It lit up so nice and quick right away, and like it's just a perfect like ring at the tip. It's so nice, and it tastes really good too.
What does it taste like to you? Pancakes?
It's almost a little bit like it's almost like a little perfumey. Like it's very
Ooh.
floral.
Okay. Well, it did say it was flowery.
It's
Did it?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
the description.
Definitely what it's like. Yeah, it's the best way I could put it. Yeah.
it's almost got that clove cigarette, that Jarum kind of, a little bit of a
Okay.
taste on it. I find.
Yeah, I can get that a little bit. Yeah. It's good though. I like this a lot actually. Man,
And they'll
I want more of these. Yeah, this is
right where
great.
the top of that ring is on the circle part.
Yeah.
Is where the filter goes still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I figured as much. Yeah. Thanks for looking out though, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude, this is fucking killer.
Ooh,
I think we've been taking it easy. We got to smoke more here.
that's a strong term. It must be very good.
What you looking up there, James? Looking up.
Mic noise isolation.
Oh yeah. I don't think that there's an option for these. Really, the thing is just to be cognizant of it and try not to move them around too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set and forget, baby.
Let's get back into this weed though. Where's this stuff grown? Like, where's this?
Yeah,
Where's Marley from?
let's find out some info on Marley Naturals, the
'Cause
brand.
the last time we were doing this, we were doing that Delta 9. What was it?
It was the
Cypress Craft.
That's right.
That's right. Cypress Craft. Yep.
Look at me. This weed's really nice. It's a thinker, man. It's
It helped
it's
you
very-
remember.
Yeah, it cured my amnesia.
Nice.
But that was a local thing. It was like right here in Manitoba.
That's
I want
right.
to know where this is from.
I'm looking it up. Normally on a website it says about us and do.
You could try just wikiing the.
Well, their address is in Seattle, Washington.
Okay, that's probably where they like. It's probably like a warehouse or whatever, right? Or
Could be,
maybe
but
they
yeah,
grow-
where
maybe
is
they
it
grow there.
grown? Right?
I don't know. Like I feel like they. I don't know.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Where's the farm? Yeah, exactly, man. The farm.
Jamaica, man.
All right, so that's Farm Up Jamaica is a program that they're doing. That's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Funding and sponsoring a program in Jamaica.
Jamaica imports $1 billion worth of food yearly due to inactivity within the agricultural sector. Agriculture students are graduating into their fields with few prospect or work prospects. Rather, because of this, the profession of farming is now being looked down upon. What? Because of the lack of opportunities within this sector.
They're
If
not
nothing-
farming. Sorry, go on, James.
If nothing is done, Jamaica's food security will remain in a state of emergency as imports increase and opportunities diminish. Through the Young Soldiers for Food Security program, Farm Up Jamaica gives students from many agricultural schools the opportunity to gain practical farming experience by working on organic farms. We provide them with transportation, room. Oh, so this is what Marley Gold does.
Yeah.
They provide them with transportation, room and board, and a stipend. I always forget how to say that. To inspire them to create a vision that can positively impact their communities while preparing them to become Jamaica's next generation of environmentally conscious farmers.
Hell
Yeah, it's
yeah,
fucking
man.
killer. Big props to Marley Naturals for doing that.
I like when companies doing things like that. That's great. But they're not growing the weed out there. I wonder where they grow the weed still.
Exactly.
I want to know where they grow it, man.
I'm on it, man.
We'll figure this out. We're there. James is like our.
Yeah,
he's
just
our private eye. He's our
go
dick.
to the Wikipedia of Marley Natural. That'll tell us most likely where they're based out of, or if they've got grows all over the place or how they operate.
I think they'd be on their website though too, right? We'll figure it out. James is on the case. We'll figure it out.
I think it's pretty cool that they really, give back to farmers in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know, maybe that means they're getting herb from Jamaica.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe. I don't know.
We shall see.
I really want to know where this is. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm like dying to know because it wasn't easy for us to find. So I need to know.
I know. Yeah,
I will say these papers, they smoke differently than like other papers though too. Like with that corn husk filter in there, I feel I want to smoke it like a cigarette a little bit.
They smoke so evenly.
Yeah.
Because of that too.
Well, it's smoking really nice, but I just like I'm dragging on it differently than I would if it was like, a home roll.
Yeah, like that ash is really, really nice, really consistent. And the kind of the way it all
Picture
stays
perfect, man.
together, like you can see the lines from the paper and then getting through into the bud, and then if you press down on it and it kind of mushrooms out and doesn't fall off like that, stays together. That's good.
You're the expert, man, not me. You're like a weed scientist.
A weed scientist.
The weed wizard. Yeah, I'm just about done this thing, man.
Is that your first one or second one?
This is my second one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we started with that with one of these rolls, with one of Jeff's rolls, and then we have one of these. The palm leaf it is?
Yeah.
That's so cool, man. We should try some more. There's gotta be like more like organic papers like this too that we could try out, right? Like
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different hemp leaves and stuff like that.
we should try some other cool stuff too as well. We should try it too as well. I'm not high.
Yeah, the Marley Natural, Marley Green is the Blue Dream.
Oh, okay.
I've smoked that stuff quite a bit in the past, and it's really nice too.
That's the indica?
It's the hybrid.
The hybrid, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Marley Gold for the win, man. This is awesome shit.
So I'm continuing to get the details here. Their mission statement: Marley Natural is a premium product line crafted with awareness, authenticity, and a genuine respect for nature's nourishing benefits. Our flower, accessories, and body care products. Ooh, they have body care products there, people. Yeah. Are all responsibly sourced and integrity driven. Each of our offerings is a direct reflection of the Marley ethos that integrates nature's goodness with a belief in the positive potential of herb. I agree. As agents of change, we promote positivity, connectivity, and personal transformation. And as believers in progress, we offer an exceptional lifestyle line that is inspired by Jamaica's vibrant energy. We are proud to be the official Bob Marley cannabis brand. Whoa, slick sandwiches.
Slick sandwiches, man. That's cool shit.
Herb is the unification of mankind.
Whoa.
Whew.
Powerful words, man.
I don't mind that.
Jeff, I'm not waiting for you for this next one. I'm just going to light up a third one here right away.
No problem.
You're on point, bud.
Yeah. It's a lot of raised, but if it wasn't raised, I'd be winning. Just let me point that out.
I am fucking stoned.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
Ooh, controversy. From 2016, Bob Marley weed launches in a cloud of controversy.
Ooh, what was controversial about it?
Let's see what happens.
They're locally grown in California. Do you see that?
Yep.
We figured it out.
Yeah, I was seeing it's a New York company launched in Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Or with Silicon Valley.
Silicone or silicon?
I think it's silicon.
I think so too. You're odd man out, Jeff. Sorry.
Silicone. Yeah.
Call it what you will. It's the same place. Either way.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you can have synthetic ice cream cones in Silicon Valley.
Ooh.
Might be tasty. So apparently, because they're naming it kind of in conjunction with Bob Marley, some people in Jamaica aren't happy about it.
Okay, I can see that.
Oh, can you go back to that article?
It was just simply it was like it was a branded thing on their yeah. Oh, hang on 2 seconds.
Yeah,
There we go. Marley Natural, the New York marijuana startup funded with Silicon Valley money, has come out with a line of weed strains branded in the name of late reggae icon and vehement anti-capitalist Bob Marley. The 4 types of cannabis will be available in some California dispensaries. Today, this article was based, I think it was out of 2016. That's right. Around 4 years ago.
Yeah.
The 4 types of cannabis will be available in some California dispensaries, blah, blah, blah,
Yada, yada, yada.
Exactly.
Oh, it started in 2014.
So was that the thing? Was it the anti-capitalist thing where they're like, I don't know.
Well, anti-capitalists, they're hippies, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
like you're making millions. You're selling his good name.
They're giving back to Jamaica. Like it's
exactly.
And that's the thing. People are going to jump on most things, right? When they start up.
People love jumping.
And when these guys started up, I'm sure they were starting up and being like, "Hey, we're a weed brand, and here's our name. We're working with the family." And then it took them time to get going, and then they probably developed the program and all that kind of stuff. But it wasn't all going right off the bat.
Yeah.
And yeah. And people gotta, make some media noise and all that kind of stuff. And
totally, yeah.
Be a little clickbaity, and
that's what it's all about, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, it says here. Well, of course, Bob Marley, he railed against the evils of capitalism and imperialism, which makes a privateer partnership a rather uncomfortable union for some. Makes sense. So
I get it.
A certain professor named Mike Aline, hopefully I'm saying that properly. He's a professor in the recording industry department at Middle Tennessee State University and an author of an encyclopedia on reggae, says it's inevitable that a marijuana brand would seek to profit off of the Marley legacy, noting that it's already been used to promote coffee. Oh, wow. Ice cream.
Everything.
Hey, silicone, baby.
Marley has their hands in everything right now, don't they?
Oh, totally. Like they've had headphones and speakers and all that kind of stuff for a really long time.
Yeah.
So apparently, here's an interesting fun fact. Forbes ranked Bob Marley 4th on its list of highest earning dead celebrities in 2015. Ooh, what's number 1? I'm thinking Michael Jackson. What do you guys think?
Highest earning dead celebrities?
Dead celebrity. It's got to be Michael Jackson.
Probably MJ, yeah.
What year was this from?
2014.
Oh, I don't know because 2014. I was going to say Prince, but Prince wasn't dead yet.
Prince would be up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you it'd still be MJ, though. It's got to be Jackson.
John Lennon?
No,
maybe
that name
if
popped
you've
into
been,
my
maybe if you've been dead for longer, then there's been more money made
the
off
name popped
your...
into my head, but Michael Jackson.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
By a
Dr.
margin.
Seuss.
Dr. Seuss? Are you shitting me? It was the second highest paid dead.
Oh, man, I wasn't even considering Elvis Presley either.
Look who's...
And he was in there.
Look who's on the front page here.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss, I never would have guessed.
I wouldn't have seen that from a mile away, man.
No. And then who else was up there?
Kobe.
An ad blocker,
Kobe.
apparently.
Oh, shutting us down.
All right, let's go somewhere else then. All right.
Somewhere.
So I'm mounting my comeback.
By the way, Bob Marley, in that article, he was 4th. He's slipped to 8th.
I did notice that, yeah.
Elvis Presley, he's number 5.
Yeah.
Yowza.
Number 7 is Juice WRLD. Who's Juice WRLD?
What is Juice WRLD?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, who's Juice WRLD?
Let's find out. Kobe Bryant's up there. Man, that was so sad.
R.I.P.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
To all these people.
It really it tells you a lot too from how long they've been dead with like that's got to play into it, right? If you've been dead longer,
Yeah.
you're gonna be worth more or make more.
Who is this guy? Man,
Well, I would suggest if you've passed on and years have gone by, and if you've put your estate affairs in order, then you will probably not make as much because the money is split, amongst your family members. However, I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong, depending on how they measure everything.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. I was thinking of it just from how much income was derived from that name.
Yeah. Dude, I'm high as fuck right now. Juice World. How do I not know who this guy is? He's a
Me
rapper.
neither.
He's a rapper that died in 2019, and this must have been a huge story. How do I not know anything about this, or who this person is?
I had heard a bit about him.
Seeing his face, he looks like vaguely familiar.
Like he drank
how
a
do
lot
I-
of juice.
how
He
am I
likes
so
the
out of
juice.
touch?
Died from a seizure induced by acute oxycodone and codeine intoxication, or oxycodone
Oh, that's sad.
and codeine.
That's sad.
All the girls are the same in Lucid Dreams were 2 of 5 singles included on. So I guess his real name is Jared Anthony Higgins. And so on his debut solo album, Goodbye and Good Riddance, 2018. So this is very recent. But he had over 1 billion plays on Spotify. 1 billion.
Over a
Wow.
billion plays. Whole.
Wow.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah, that's nuts, Ola, for sure. Yowza
Billion
schnauza.
plays. I can't even fathom that. Wow.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild, man. Yeah. R.I.P. Dude, I'm high as shit right now.
It's a good time.
Whoa, this is awesome. I love this.
Yeah.
You guys feeling groovy?
I'm feeling really groovy, man.
Nice.
It's a nice pairing with the cold coffee too.
Yeah, I like this cold brew and Joinskis. It's
Yeah,
good. It's a
yeah.
good combo. James, how you feeling over there?
You guys are hotboxing me, you
Yeah.
motherfuckers. It's all good.
It's
From
all
the
good.
trailer to the hood, man.
How's the
Incredible.
first edition of the producer station there?
So I'm digging the picture-in-picture stuff. I'm starting to really figure it out. So yeah.
Cool.
When you first showed me it, I was like, oh man, because I'm an old man. I'm an old fella. This technology stuff is pretty tricky. But no, I'm feeling groovy, man.
Right
Good, man.
on. Right on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I crammed the rest of my weed into one big fat one.
That's the last of your weed?
Yep.
Oh shit.
So mounting my comeback.
Yeah, you
I mean,
seriously are.
I might have packed it might have been smoking bigger joints.
Yeah. Damn, I knew I shouldn't have taken my time in the beginning. I had all mine pre-rolled, ready to go here, and I was waiting for him to catch up and roll a second one before I started it. I should have just gone right into it. I'd be worlds ahead of you right now, or on pace. Because right now I think you're definitely ahead of me.
Well,
With
I
that
think
velocity, lots of your
I think
stuff.
that little guy is gonna go,
This is gonna smoke super
Quick.
quick. Yeah, you're
Quick.
right. It's tiny.
and it was like a lot of just powder, crystal, like bottom of the grinder kind of
God.
stuff. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah.
You light it, it's just like a big flame.
yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Here we go.
Dr. Zeus, let's look into him.
You keep saying Zeus. It's Zeus.
Oh, yeah, how do you say it properly?
You're saying Zeus.
I always thought it was Zeus.
No, Zeus is like the Greek god.
It is with an S. It is with an S.
Is it supposed to be Zeus? Is that how you pronounce it?
Doctor.
Let's find out the
Dr.
phonetics.
Zeus.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
but I'm not putting enough effort
Yeah.
into
Oh, you
at
gotta
the beginning,
emphasize.
so
man.
I'm
Yeah, I
just
gotta
saying
hear you.
Dr. Zeus.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah, I'm
just
being lazy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dr. Seuss. Yeah, I can't believe, man. He's like, yeah. How's he the highest paid?
Yeah,
What year
it's
did he die?
phonetically
91.
phonetically it's Seuss. Yeah,
Told you.
according
We
to
all knew it. We all knew it.
Not a name to
I just think
to
like
really say a
how does
lot
he make any
into-
like how does that make any money? Like man,
Well, all his books, dude.
everyone already has the books though. They've been passed down from like generation to generation.
That's true. That's true as well.
Well, I'll just share this. Constantly there will be production houses or companies out there that will option scripts from his books, right? And so they'll constantly like want to buy rights, and they'll have to pay licensing fees as well. Like for instance, The Grinch, that movie is still out there. Like he's getting like licensing funds in perpetuity. It's like commission, baby.
Yeah, it says there he published over 60 books, but also numerous adaptations, including 11 television specials, 5 feature films, a Broadway musical, and 4 television series.
And probably
And
an ongoing Broadway musical.
Well, yeah,
I would imagine.
And he's not out of pocket for any of those, but he's getting paid from all of them.
Yeah.
600 million copies of his books sold. That's insanity.
600 million?
600 million.
That's not even as many spins as Juice World got on.
That's
Spotify,
true.
though.
Juice World got a 1 billion. Crazy. The Juice needs to partner up with Seuss.
Yeah. Juice and Seuss.
It
The
says,
Juice and Seuss.
it says there that in the third row, Dr. Seuss,
Seuss.
it says there that you can pronounce it either way.
Now
Yes, but it
we're
is.
getting in sync now, man. Now
All right.
now we're getting it.
Me diggy.
It's
Now I'm in your head. I'm in your head now.
Dr. Seuss, comma, Zeus.
You are correct, sir.
Yes.
All right. Okay. You
Depending on if you're from the east.
He wasn't
or
a
the west.
doctor, right? I think everybody knows this, but he wasn't.
Oh,
a pediatric.
yeah, that was his pen name.
Cool. Interesting.
Hey,
More
you
know.
got to dig
Daddy.
Dr. Seuss, Zeus, and the juice.
Juice and Juice.
Yeah, those were
I'm
some of
telling
the
you right
first.
now, I'm listening to Juice World after this podcast. Then I gotta check.
Totally, man.
Yeah.
Totes, my goats. What's your favorite Dr. Seuss Zeus book? If you've read them before?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know. The ones that I remember from childhood, I remember like what was it? Red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, something like that.
Okay.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Hopped on Pop.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of drawing a blank after that.
Horton
but that-
Hears a Who was pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
How much have I ever read that book though?
The Cat in the Hat was really good.
Oh yeah, classics, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
if I
Greek-
ran the circus and if I ran the zoo, those ones were pretty killer. But the dark horse favorite for me was always the pants with nobody inside them.
That I do not remember.
Are you joking on me? That was an actual book he wrote?
Yeah, it was like
What?
the first almost. It was almost like a
Does it say anything about it
scary
here?
kind of look that up. See if you can find it. It was almost like a
It's not like in
a
his list here.
children's like horror story. Like it was a little scary.
The Pants That Nobody Wore? Was that
Pants with
it?
no
The
one-
pants with nobody inside them.
pants with no one inside them.
I think that's what it was called. The pants with nobody inside them.
Oh, man. Okay.
And now I'm gonna find out if I've totally like created this in my, or maybe this is a.
Maybe it was a dream.
Yeah, maybe you dreamed this, man.
What's
Maybe
the,
I inceptioned it
What's
into
the
your
theory?
head when I was
What's
inside
the
there.
theory about parallel universes with the Berenstein Bears and the
You don't-
Bernstein Bears?
Have I not been very clear about how little I know about pretty much a lot of things? You're gonna ask me that?
Mandela effect? Mandela effect.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sure, man.
You
What?
never heard it?
I'm not like overly familiar with it.
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Explain it to me.
It's about people started realizing that at a certain point in time their memories and things about their past, little things had shifted. Like the big one was the Bernstein Bears or the Berenstein Bears
Okay.
or the Berenstain Bears. I think
Okay.
Berenstein or Berenstain. Do you know the Berenstain Bears? Like
I know the Berenstain Bears. Yeah,
Okay. Do you remember Steen or Stain?
I remember Steen. Berenstain.
Apparently, it's Stain.
Yeah, I remember
Like,
Stain.
That's the It's there's like that. Pale green pants, Seussville.
Well,
The
check this
pants
out.
with nobody inside them.
Check this out.
Yep.
Top of the pops here. The illustrations. I think it's related to the illustrations.
That
Yeah, totally.
No.
That's the book. That's the book.
I've seen this before or read this. I
Yeah,
remember. I
and
remember
then-
The
this.
book is
and the-
called "What Was I Scared Of?" But I think it's a line from the book. Well, what do I know? I'm not an
Well, that one
illustrator,
says,
author, professional.
The pale green pants by Dr. Seuss, and then down one is the pants with nobody inside them. But
I definitely
what was
remember.
I
I definitely
scared
remember
of?
that
Oh,
book. Though.
I think that is actually, maybe it was re-released under like a different.
Yeah, I
different
think
cover,
so.
a different name.
The remix.
The
Well,
remix, yeah, totally.
Think about it. Nowadays, when you say something like the pants with nobody inside them, there's innuendo there, and it's for kids, right? And so that's probably why it was changed to "What Was I Scared Of?" Because according to this, the illustrations, like the links show up, but it's I suppose the book was renamed.
And I also remember the pale green pants, or the pale green pants with nobody inside them.
Okay.
Well, we have a
Just like seeing
Seussville
the
website
visuals,
here.
like, of the pages. I remember reading that for sure.
Then I was deep within the
Oh
woods.
my God! Green eggs and ham. Are you kidding me? How did
When
I forget
suddenly I
that?
spied them, I saw a pair of pale green pants with nobody inside them.
There it is. That's the line, baby.
Yeah. They're in like a scary forest or something like that. It's like nighttime, and he's out, and
I know. I remember it. Yeah.
it was like the first ever like horror story.
Yeah, it was
or,
creepy.
Like, yeah,
I remember there's like a Berenstain Bears that was like super creepy like that too.
I don't
I
remember any
remember
of the stories from that. But
Yeah, I don't remember the exact story. I remember reading it when I was a kid and going like, "Holy shit, this is terrifying."
Could you look that up too, James? The Mandela effect or Mandela effect?
Okay. Sounds like another horror movie. I don't know.
That sounds like a horror movie.
It's a fun I don't know what you would call it, conspiracy theory, but not really. It's
sort of conspiracy.
because you can't really say like, it's not saying that a bunch of people like conspired to make this happen. It's saying that there's like a glitch in the universe or something.
Yeah. Okay, how many of my last little joint here? I'm gonna have a cigarette. I'm fucking cool out because holy God, am I high right now?
Do it, rock 'em.
Film producer Robert Evans famously said, "There are three sides to every story: your side, my side, and the truth." Ooh, that's a good one. Evans had it right in some respects, as people can mistakenly create false or pseudo memories. This is the case for the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect occurs when a large group of people believe an event occurred when it did not. UFOs, baby. There are many examples of the Mandela effect in popular culture and so on and so forth. Why this happens? Okay. Well, if we're going to go down this rabbit hole, here we go. The Mandela effect got
Check
its
out-
names.
Check out some
Check out-
some classic examples of it, maybe not like
Copy that.
because there's a bunch of ones that people
Roger,
really trip on.
Yeah.
What was the one? Oh,
Let's check it out.
Sinbad in the movie Shazam, I think, but it's actually
That was a cool
Shaq
movie.
in Kazam.
Whoa.
Like Sinbad was never in that movie.
He was in a movie though.
Oh, yeah. He was in, yeah.
He was in some movies for
He-
sure.
He was,
No, you know what I mean though. You know what I mean though. He was in a genie movie though.
yeah, he
Was he?
was. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
And
Yeah,
it
I
was
think you're
called,
right.
like Shazam or something too.
Yeah.
That's one of the things, but I bet you if we look it up, he wasn't.
I bet you if you look
Like-
it up, he was.
Oh well.
All right, let's deal with Mandela effect
yeah.
first.
Huh?
If you've ever had a vivid memory of something happening that
bottom of this
turned out to have never occurred, you'll be happy to know there's a name for the phenomenon, and you're not alone in the seemingly alternate reality, the Mandela effect. Ooh. Well, then it goes Curious George. Wow. That's crazy. Bernstein Bears.
Yeah.
There's the connection. Bernstein Bears. I think this would be. Yeah, this is now. It's ad city on this one. All right, we're going straight to Sinbad.
Yeah, Sinbad genie movie.
There it is, dude. Bo for the win. Shazam.
But no, Sinbad Shazam, the strange case of a movie that doesn't exist.
Okay, copy that. You might be on the something,
shit.
sir. Oh man, maybe you have the Mandela
What is-
effect,
Well,
Bo.
no, I've read
What
this
is-
article before
What is
because
this movie
I also
called then?
I think
Didn't this not happen?
All right, in May 2020 interview, actor and sports star Shaquille O'Neal stated that if kids wanted to see him and Sinbad team up as Kazam and Shazam in an Avengers-style genie movie, I think that's written incorrectly. He'd put on that. Oh, my bad. He put on that hilarious '90s costume and do it. Of course I would, he said. Always for the kids. There's one problem though. The so-called Sinbad movie, genie movie, doesn't exist. For years now, fans have sworn up and down that they grew up on a cheesy '90s movie called Shazam. In this movie, Sinbad plays a bumbling genie who grants wishes to two children and takes them on a journey. According to some people, the two children accidentally summon Shazam and wish for their dad to fall in love again. Aww. Others even remember scene-by-scene details such as a broken doll and the finale scene, which apparently occurred at a pool party. Ooh, bikinis? Anyone? Just kidding.
But this movie didn't exist.
That's right.
Keep
So-
reading. Keep scrolling. Let's find something interesting here.
People all across the nation have even expressed having detailed memories of when and where they watched this film as a kid. So this is a bunch of kids that think this existed.
Well, now the kids are
That's
are
wild.
us, right?
Exactly.
It's like it was.
I thought it was real. I thought for sure it was right.
I
They
don't have any
clickbaited you,
memory-
buddy.
I have memories of the movie existing and all that kind of stuff, but I don't have any movie or memories of watching it ever.
Yeah.
So that's but
I saw it. The Shaquille O'Neal one.
the Shaquille
definitely
O'Neal
saw
one I
Kazam.
remember as well. But the Sinbad one I kind of remember that as well. Like it's a weird kind of thing that's there in the background.
Wild, dude.
I'm pretty sure that the Sinbad movie, well, it's the funniest one I've ever seen of his work, his fine work. I believe it was called House Guest. Does that ring a bell? House Guest? There's a scene where he's in a dentist's chair and he just gets totally like loaded up and like on the, the pain-killing drugs, whatever it's called. And the comedy ensues. It's so hilarious. Oh man, it's so funny.
Sinbad is a badass comic and a fucking hilarious dude. But yeah, he never did a genie movie.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So
What does it say there? At the very bottom it says Sinbad himself has taken what? Just scroll down a little bit.
Oh yeah, okay, hang on. Despite what people believe, there's no evidence that the movie ever existed. Sinbad himself has taken to social media trying to convince fans that he never made a film called Shazam. That's priceless. That's great.
only you people who were kids in the 90s. Yeah, it's a weird thing. So
That's so
the
crazy.
theory is that at some point in time we've shifted dimensions, shifted Earths, shifted realities.
The Matrix,
and
baby.
so there's all these things that our
Crazy,
memories
okay.
are from the old universe that we were in. So therefore they're just slightly different.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's mind blowing. That's fascinating.
I think it's the Matrix, organically, the mushroom matrix infusing people's memories and they're being downloaded into other people's memories.
System updates, man. That they just changed things slightly. But
Yeah, they just upgraded the hardware that
Yeah.
was running the simulation.
yeah,
No doubt.
no doubt, no doubt. I'm fucking pretty much done this joint here, dude.
Oh, I've still got a little bit more to go.
Wowza schnauza.
Yeah. And how are you feeling, James?
Well, it's all right. So, for the record, people who are just tuning in, I am not joining these fine feathered friends in the weed smoking,
I got
but of
feathers.
course, I am in the room, and I am definitely feeling the effects. It's unavoidable, and I am very happy right now.
Yeah, I feel fucking awesome right now.
Yeah, me
So
too.
yeah, talk about it.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man.
The only thing that I'm really having to deal with is like the occasional little cough.
Yeah, it's smooth that way for sure.
It's
It's been an easy smoke. I'm not like dying here at all. I'm like zonked though, man. I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm sluggy. I'm sluggish.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm not feeling any effects like that. But you also had a full day of work and all that kind of stuff, right?
Sure enough, yeah. And I was mildly hungover today. But yeah, oh man, I'm ready to like get comfy, hang back for a while.
Yeah.
I'm not driving anywhere for a bit like this.
No, definitely not. Yeah, it's great weed.
Yeah, I'm happy with it,
enjoy
man. Marley Gold. We should like develop like a rating system. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, we'll work on that for sure. A few different brackets.
Yeah,
On different ways to rate it.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, my brain's starting to shut down a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm definitely like I'm stoned as fuck right now. Super satisfied.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's hilarious. Yeah, Sinbad's like, yeah, no, that movie sounds pretty horrible. So if I did make it,
I wouldn't wanna
and the
take credit for
government
it
made
anyways.
everybody forget with mind control, thank you.
That's so mind bending though, man.
The thing that I remember from is I remember the image. I remember like Sinbad like smiling in the costume, like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Maybe it was.
yeah. I remember like they showed like that image of him, like which is obviously like a faked image, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That was vaguely the scene that I had like even in my mind. Actually, was like that picture right there.
So obviously, I mean,
So
that must
great.
have been photoshopped.
Definitely, yeah.
I mean, if he,
It
because
looks pretty photoshopped.
yeah, it actually said earlier or later in this article, which I find fascinating. Where was it? Oh yeah, he has even trolled people that remember the movie by confessing there was actually a Shazam film, but he was too embarrassed of his genie skills to admit it. What? In this hilarious confession, he says it took a lot of government intervention. What? To get those videos out of people's homes and video stores. So a lot of fan kind of vids and, fan Photoshop stuff, I guess. But he was lucky enough because they were able to do some mind control stuff to get the public to forget. So this
just
is
trolling
actually
people. That's
a
awesome.
wannabe hilarious article. Yeah. I think it's pretty funny.
There's some really good other examples though of the Mandela
effect?
effect. Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy though, man. I like fuck. I want to go home and watch this movie.
You gotta look for it on like some streaming site or something like that.
Yeah, dark web streaming sites.
Yeah.
I'll find it. That's wild though, man. Fuck, that's crazy. I can't even believe it though. Oh.
Yeah, there's some pretty interesting, wild things out there that multiple people remember. But then it's a question of, are they actually remembering it, or are brains so soft and moldable that as soon as we hear about people doing that and whatever, we go, oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, like I wonder
know,
why
like, it
I was
just,
so
like,
why I was
snaps
so
into the
convinced.
brain
Like, that's what I
and-
want to know is like why was I so convinced that that movie was real? I knew it was.
What I find interesting is why is it related to Nelson Mandela? That's what I find
Because a bunch of people say that he died and they remember him dying in jail and it being a big thing. I believe that's what the story is. But he totally got out of jail.
That's exactly it, yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, here it is. The name of the theory comes from many people feeling certain they could remember Nelson Mandela dying while he was still in prison back in the 80s. Contrary to what many thought, Mandela's actual death was, of course, December, close to Christmas, 2013. Despite some people claiming to remember seeing clips of his funeral on TV. Interesting. These false memories have some people thinking their memory sucks. Well, mine does.
Yeah. Mandela effect. Crazy though, man.
But some wonder if they've gone into a parallel universe to what you were speaking about, Jeff. Or if time travelers have gone to the past and slightly affected our present, or if they're simply losing their freaking minds. I love this. Whichever it is, what's most interesting about the Mandela effect is that so many individuals share the same false memories. Oscar Mayer isn't spelt that way. We'll start with that.
Are you shitting me?
Hey, man, this is what the internet says. It must be true.
Keep scroll. Just scroll. Let's just scroll past it really quick. I want to see the other ones now. It's called Sex and the City. Okay, that's a weak one. Or the Champions ends differently.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I love Queen, so I got to read this. Many of those familiar with the song remember the final lyrics being, "No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world." Guess what? There is no of the world. The song just ends. And it's driving people crazy because they feel 100% sure that they've heard otherwise in the past.
That's weak.
I would disagree. Because
and you
I'm in a Queen tribute band, and it's definitely in there, and I sing it.
of the world?
Yeah, of the world. Absolutely. And like, you guys are in bands. You guys are fucking dynamite musicians. And you like when you learn a cover, it's one thing to do a cover. It's another thing to do a tribute. When you're doing a tribute, you just like it's note for note, it's word for word.
I guess before reading that, if I had said what I thought, I would have gone with you too. But I don't question that one bit though.
So you're saying now
maybe
if I look up that song on YouTube Music and play it, it's gonna have "Of the World" in it.
No, I'm saying it won't.
You're saying it won't.
I'll say
I'm saying I don't question that. Like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll say I'm pretty sure I've heard it on 92 City FM, local music station. Boom,
yeah,
boom,
but
boom.
that's the thing.
You sing "Of the World," right?
I sing it. Yeah, I end the song singing that. Absolutely, that's what I do.
But I'm like thinking about hearing on the radio, and I picture it in my mind like cutting off. Again, if you would have asked me before I read that, I probably would have said it did the Other World.
Oh, you know what
but
it is?
I don't question that. Like, I see that, and it's like, yeah, I think that's right. I think it does end without the Other World at the end.
You know what the other thing is? I'm pretty sure it's from Queen live in Montreal. I believe that performance was in 1980. And by the way, people, check that out. It's brilliant. If you're a Queen fan, check it out. It's so brilliant. Their performance is 4 guys on stage, and it sounds so fat and delicious. It's
so
brilliant.
Big,
Such amazing musicians. And definitely he sings "Of the World." And like, so when I was preparing for the tribute act, I was like, that was pretty much my reference point. And I'd follow their live stuff because we're doing a live tribute thing. And, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, people in the comments, let me know if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that people think the Monopoly man, rich Uncle Pennybags, has a monocle, but he doesn't. Ooh,
no, I don't remember him having the monocle.
I do. I remember him having a monocle.
The monocle's from Mr. Peanut with his top hat. That's where you're remembering the top hat and the monocle, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Pikachu's tail is in black. That one I can tell right by looking at it that the black isn't right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird seeing them side by side.
Well, like, it's because the ears are black, but I've never seen a black tail. Now I've never watched
Pokemon.
That's right.
Yeah, never traded the cards, Jeff. Come on, what's wrong with you?
No, man.
It's been a long time. I used to love Pokemon though, man.
Bernstein Bears.
Yeah, that one we've been
There it
through.
is.
Yeah.
They're actually called the Bernstein Bears phonetically. Yeah. Kindness counts, though.
Yeah, it's an A, not an E.
Yeah, there it is. This is
Written by
number.
Jan and Mike Berenstain. That's cute.
It's number 6 on the list, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 on the list.
I thought it was with an E. Like I
Oh, I
kind
thought
of
so,
remembered
too.
it being an E.
What's the next one?
It looks like Stein though, or Stein, like because I'm,
Yeah,
Bo, you and I were German, so
Yeah.
we'd say it like the Berenstein. You know that?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Bernstein Bears.
Curious George never had a tail. What? Okay, what is this? I thought he had a tail. What the
didn't.
fork? A lot of people even claim to remember seeing him use his tail to swing from the trees. If you look up pictures of Curious George right now, you'll see that he doesn't have a tail, meaning either your memory made the whole thing up if you like. If you
I
whole
don't
thing
even
up,
remember
or
Curious
you,
George
like-
being in the jungle. Like he was always in like a house and stuff.
that was George of the Jungle. Yeah, with like Curious George, he was with the man in the yellow hat. I believe.
Yeah, he was with, like,
Yeah.
he's at a
Yeah.
zoo, wasn't he? More or less.
No,
he
he
was just like living in a house.
Yeah,
like
he was.
a apartment in New York or something.
Just at his own pad, yeah, just a bachelor pad.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know, as monkeys do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hitting on chicks back in the 70s. Why not?
Is that when it was from the 70s? I guess it sounds about right.
Well, we can look that up, of
Or
course.
six-
I want to keep going on,
60s
keep
even.
going on these, though.
Chick-fil-A is not spelled
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A or Chick.
That's an American thing. I don't think we have.
Yeah, who
Chick-fil-A
cares
up
about
here.
that? Hey, we love you, Americans, though. Don't get
Oh.
us wrong. Darth Vader doesn't say, "Luke, I am your father."
He just says, "I am your father," right?
What says here? Luke, I am your
Oh.
father is one of the most famous phrases from film, but
Yeah,
many.
no, I am your father.
That's right.
No, Luke, I am your
Yeah,
father.
he's like, he's talking, he thinks he killed his dad, right? He's like, you killed him. And he's like, no,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I am your father.
yeah. That's
And then
right.
Luke is like,
You're right.
no!
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, he freaks out,
He
right?
freaks out, yeah.
Can you do that again for the
That's
camera?
fair. No!
Yeah, with his one arm, he's got his
Is he
one
missing
hand.
his hand already at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his hand's chopped off.
Fuck,
and
it's been a
he's-
while since I've watched
yeah,
this
he's
movie.
got it in his armpit there, hiding it. See, and he's holding on with the one hand.
Oh, yeah.
He's like he's
Great acting,
he's-
right?
Oh yeah, he's
So
just
hidden.
from
Yeah.
the
Mark
Broadway,
Hamill,
right?
the-
It's just
the
like
man.
Oh, you cut off my hand! Oh,
Oh, you got me.
the sword through the side.
Yeah,
and-
totally, yeah.
yeah, through the armpit.
I like
Lightsaber through the armpit. Yeah.
I like your impression there, Jeff. You did it like you were singing the end. Oh, you cut off my head. Oh,
Star Wars: The Rock Opera.
hey,
Who
why
do we
not?
talk
Eh?
to?
I feel like it's been done, but
Really?
well, like
It's a good idea. Maybe
if
it's
it
been done.
hasn't, then you must be the only smart human in the existence
possible.
of humanity.
Dude,
Possible.
if
Nobody
it hasn't,
else has thought of that to
I don't want to say I'm the smartest guy in the room or alive. But
if it hasn't happened yet, well, you know what? You should invent it and invent an app for Star Wars on Broadway.
an app for Star Wars on Broadway.
Why not?
Star Wars: The Rock musical, the app.
The app.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Why not?
Yeah. All
Well, it's 2021.
It's 2021. You're right.
I mean, everything's based online now, right? Like,
okay, I'm into it. Let's do it. Let's try it. Let's give
Okay.
it a shot.
$1 million idea. Why not?
C-3PO isn't gold. He's like silver, right?
Many Star Wars fanatics
Had a
recall
silver leg the whole
C-3PO being completely gold,
Oh, okay.
and were greatly thrown off upon discovering that he supposedly had a silver leg the entire time. Oh, I caught that.
But in the earlier ones, he's more silvery, anyways, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But also, it's that's like the realm of lighting, how you light the actor, right? You can light someone.
Maybe he just
Who's-
changed his chassis too. Because
Well,
like in the
I
very
think
in episode
the-
1, he was like bare bones, right? He was like not even
materi-
finished a build yet.
yeah, the material for the costume was probably different from the body panels to the arm panels and stuff too.
Yeah.
So the amount of like matte finish or not.
But for a droid
With
that's
the-
around that long, it makes sense for him to like upgrade his suit. once in a while too, right? You know.
Oh yeah.
Change your chassis.
Guaranteed. Like if you look at this frame, this photo, now you see just the top of him. It's like a tight shot. That would be considered basically a medium close up. And
nice headshot.
in this shot, because this actor was so like overheated all the time, he's in his underwear down low.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine? I'd be so claustrophobic wearing that fucking tin suit around me.
It'd be brutal.
Oh, it'd be so scary.
Well, I think it was plastic.
Was it plastic? That makes more sense.
I think it was early plastic, but
Yeah, it probably wasn't heavy metal. Yeah, you're probably right.
There's something called early plastic? Wow.
Yeah, what's an early,
early
plastic?
plastic. Yeah.
Let's look that up. Just kidding.
Mr. Rogers' theme song is...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't know this. I don't know this one. Skip it. Next one.
Okay. We are the children in the neighborhood. Or is that Sesame Street? In the neighborhood. In the neighborhood.
I don't actually know.
We are the children in... Oh,
no,
no.
Mr.
it's a
Rogers
beautiful...
is Be My Neighbor or something like that, right?
Yeah, I got it totally wrong. I was singing Sesame Street
You
stuff.
might have been Sesame Street.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, American people, weigh in on this because it was on PBS. That was the show on PBS, the children's show. We appreciate comments. Thank you very much.
The Mona
Moving
Lisa
on.
wasn't smiling.
People think
Yeah,
Mona Lisa
well,
is
that was the
smiling.
thing with the Mona Lisa was that she was pretty straight faced, but had like a hint of a smile somewhere
little
in there.
smirk, yeah.
Yeah.
A little smirky.
What a smirker, eh?
Yeah, I never liked her. She was always so smirky.
Just
dude.
smirky.
Just up to something.
Yeah, just
No
smirky.
doubt. A lot of folks passionately insist that
Pretty
the Mona
girl, though.
Lisa has changed. Yeah, she's, for the year. I wonder what year this was painted. I don't know if you guys know offhand, but
I don't.
it's not in this info. But
I,
they remember
long
her
time
having a
ago.
straight face, but now they feel it's like she's got a smirk. So, Kit Kat doesn't have a dash.
yeah, that's right. I don't remember it having a dash.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Those dashes.
Oh, there's
man.
the Sinbad Genie
The
movie.
dashing dashes. Oh, here we go. Sinbad.
That
Look at
one
this
is
guy.
still so fucking crazy, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember that, dude.
Dude.
I don't remember the movie. I don't remember like anything about it, but I remember that being a movie.
You
It drives me crazy.
you got Mandela
I got
affected, bro.
Mandela, dude. Fuck.
Mandela.
Mandela got me again, man.
Maybe we're always shifting dimensions. Maybe every time we fall asleep and dream and wake up, we've
Maybe
like
we're in a constant state
moved
of
over.
interdimensional-
Or
Could be
Who knows?
to another dimension, another
knows?
world. Maybe.
Possibly. Who knows, man? That's a crazy theory. I love it. I'm like really invested in
There's,
that. I want to like
there's
read
some,
more into this
there's
now.
some people who are really big into the visualization and all that kind of stuff, and they think that with the meditation and visualization and all that kind of stuff here in your waking day, then that puts into work you shifting dimensions more to another dimension where things have worked out more in your favor towards that goal.
Okay.
And that's how
Kinda lost me a
like
little bit, I'm sorry.
visualization and shit like that works.
Okay.
So
Lost
if
me
you
too.
if you started visualizing that you were going to be really really good at something, really proficient, you were going to have great success with it.
Okay.
Then by visualizing that, these people would theorize that when you were sleeping, you would swap over to a different dimension where in that dimension, in your past, more things happened
I got
to
you now.
make it more likely for you to excel in that thing that you wanted to excel in.
So like when you're sleeping, you become like interconnected with. Okay. Okay.
And maybe it's all like you fall asleep and then you wake up and you're in a different dimension.
Slightly different dimension. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love
And
it.
all the timelines are just micro changes in things like if you blinked on the way to the bathroom or you didn't blink on the way to the bathroom, like that small of changes, right? But if there's a lifetime of those
Yeah, I know that. I
changes,
know that
then
theory. Like
yeah.
every decision you make, right, it splits off into like if it would have happened the other way, right? You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, man, it's fascinating though.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is is pretty interesting to ponder on.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know what else is interesting? Check this out, guys.
Oh.
Hannibal Lecter never said hello, Cuddles.
I just watched this movie the other week, actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How was it? And there's a new TV show,
It's a-
right?
Yeah, I haven't watched the show.
Called Clarice. Yeah.
The movie's awesome. I love it. I love Silence of the Lambs. It's great.
It's pretty phenomenal. So obviously you would have seen it earlier in your life.
Yep.
Was there anything that stood out to you differently having watched it again versus what you had seen earlier?
Man, I don't really remember much about it. The first time I watched it, I was actually quite young.
Were you old enough to watch it at that time?
I think I was like borderline at the time.
Copy. Yeah.
I found it like very, very terrifying when I watched it as a kid. Obviously,
No doubt. Like,
Yeah.
how old would you have been? Do you recall?
Oh, I have no idea, man.
Hmm.
Any guess would be a wild ass guess, but you could ask anyone that knows me, and I have no sense of time, like no time frame for anything ever. Right? If it happened, it could have happened in my mind. It could have happened, a
Ma-
week ago. It could have happened a year ago.
Mandela effect style, right?
Yeah, man. All it gets lost there. Yeah, because I'm constantly changing dimensions. Right?
So what did you exactly? So what did you? So you
watching
watched it recently?
Watching
Go
it
ahead.
back, yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it's not that scary a movie at all, really. It's not like meant to be a scary movie. It's just a thriller. I don't know. It was. I love it because it's a classic. I love Anthony Hopkins is like, a hero,
His performance was fantastic.
and he's awesome, right? It's just so good.
So creepy.
But it's I don't know. It's a little cheesy too, right? Like it's an older movie now. When was it shot? Like in the 80s, 90s?
I would say early 90s, I
90s,
believe.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. So okay, this is a.
So
I
it
gotta.
felt. I love watching it back. It felt really nostalgic. Like having. Yeah. It just
Yeah.
felt like
Yeah. So I have a question. When you say it felt a little like so nostalgic, maybe what you mean more than cheesy, or like what's cheesy about it now? Like I'm fascinated by what you said about
Well,
that.
I don't know. I just like. I feel like we've only been making movies for how long? Like in general, in the whole scope
Since-
of like movie making.
Well, I think the first movie was made in Russia in the late 1800s.
Okay. So a little over 100 years. But it's always been a process of like look at movies the way they were done even like 50 years ago.
Okay.
We're looking at a very different everything.
Mhm.
Like quality of like everything is better, not just like technically, but even like acting is very different, right? 'Cause
course.
there's this transition for a lot of people like transitioning
Broadway.
from stage
Yeah,
into
yeah.
screen, and like the way you act is very different on a stage as opposed to the way you act on screen. We know that now, right?
Yeah.
So like you look at stuff like that now, and like at the time it was great, but
They
it
were all
seems
stage
very- it
actors
seems
though
very-
back then.
It seems very like cheesy. It seems very dated. It's
Yes.
and you could argue that like the quality of acting was just that they're bad acting. They were bad actors. That the acting is bad.
I totally agree.
But at the time it wasn't. But it was like they're learning the medium.
Well, they were acting. They weren't being realistic on film or anything like
yeah,
that. They were
exactly,
acting
yeah.
on stage. So,
it
it's
gets lost.
overacting.
And I feel like that I still see that kind of thing when I watch movies from like 70s, 80s,
Copy.
90s, even like something in the 2000s. Like it can be something as simple as like when I watch something from the early 2000s, it's all the leather. Everyone's wearing so much like tight shiny leather all the time. Like, and it just I can't look at that and not think like, it just clashes with what I know and what I see and what's relevant now, right?
Copy
So much
that,
that
yeah.
you watch it and it's like it's hard to really get into it maybe because it's so definitely not. I don't know.
Yeah, as time goes on, it loses its relevancy
Yeah.
in terms of like nowadays times, like this day and age.
It
So
just-
I can
yeah.
see,
certain things just don't hold up anymore, right? Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now, okay, thank you for explaining that. So now I just saw into your mind.
Yeah, man.
The
We're all into
Mandela
those
effect
minds.
of your mind.
I'm in
dude.
Jeff's mind and you're in my mind, so we're all.
We're all Jedi mind
Yeah.
trixies.
If you have anything you want me to say to Jeff in his mind, just let me know and I'll pass on the message.
Do it. With your mind.
All right.
All right.
Well,
what's next? We got Interview with a Vampire. Isn't called Interview with a Vampire. What? Oh, Interview with the Vampire. Isn't called Interview with a Vampire. All right.
Oh,
well, whatever.
whatever,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's just.
again, weak.
The Queen in Snow White never said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall." What? What's this all about? That's what it like. She said that. She had to have said that.
No, I think that's from the book. I think that's probably from the story, and in the movie, she just walked up to it in the mirror, started doing a shit.
Okay, so legit. Okay, I will not
I
argue.
don't know that for sure. I'm just hypothesizing.
I think
right
you're
now.
right. Well, I'll say this: like as a kid, we had those like Disney storybooks where it would like you'd buy it and it would send it to you in the mail, or you buy it at a store, and the book was accompanied with a cassette tape. And so it'd be a book reading on the tape.
Yeah,
and they'd
yeah.
always have a like Tinkerbell sound like bring to turn the page.
Right.
And so we
I
had
remember those.
Yeah.
I remember those. Yeah.
So we had that, and definitely in the book with the cassette tape, I guarantee you, she said mirror, mirror on the wall. And it was voice acted by great voice actors, and yeah, so that's interesting. But she said, oh, okay, so hang on.
I'll hang on.
While the I love you guys.
I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you.
While the famous Snow White quote you've probably heard others say and repeated yourself is mirror, 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 mirror on the wall. It turns out the correct line is magic mirror on the wall.
Oh, that sounds familiar too.
Oh, and there's also, so some people also remember the second part of that quote being, who is the fairest of them all? That's what I remember.
not, yeah.
But apparently it's, who is the fairest one of all?
Okay.
Which that sounds more evil, actually.
That's just like
That makes
that's
sense.
Like that game Telephone, right? Like just like
Good
certain
point.
words get mixed around. That's not as dramatic as the ones I like. But the Sinbad movie is dramatic. That's like I still can't fucking believe it.
Do you think you can
It's
move
the
on with your life,
biggest
Bo?
I can move
Almost
on.
all the others, I can like. I see the difference, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't remember it like that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, well,
like-
looking at a lot of these side by side, I'm like, okay, I do remember it that way, but looking at the right one, it's like, well, no, that's obvious, right? Like Curious George doesn't have a tail. Like looking at him with a tail looked fucking weird.
And with the Jiffy, I think it's Jif and Skippy.
It is Jif. Yeah.
And
Jiffy
Skippy is the
peanut.
one that we think of
Yeah.
as, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the jingle was it Jiffy Peanut Butter always is the best, or Skippy Peanut Butter always is the best?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
I'm a child of the 80s, bro.
Oh man.
I don't remember my peanut butters through jingles. it's just
What was
not
your
the
favorite-
way.
what was your favorite peanut
Just not
butter
the way I
jingle?
line them up.
Okay, what's next? This one's weak.
I
two.
think we had Skippy.
Yeah, I think the jingle was for Skippy. Fruit Loops is actually called or spelled Fruit Loops. Well, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
I
no
think,
brainer. Yeah.
because you got to have the
Weak. Get it out of here. Next.
Copy that. Moving on. If you like having your mind blown, you might also
now we're
enjoy
at the
watching.
bottom.
the
Now
show.
we're at the- now we're at the
Page.
bottom,
All
yeah,
right,
we're
all
done,
right.
yeah.
Fuck 'em. I can't trust them.
Okay,
anymore.
some of those
click-
are cool. Some of them weren't. What are we looking at for time right now, James?
Clickbait. 141. 1 hour,
Well, we're done
41
smoking
minutes.
here.
Yeah,
We can probably
yeah.
wrap it up if we wanted to. I think.
Yeah,
All
I think
right.
I'm good with that.
All right,
Right on.
everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us.
That was the Marley Gold Sativa Island Sweet Skunk.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah,
I
right on.
would do it again in a heartbeat, man. I gotta cool out. Gotta go outside for a smoke and get some air.
Yeah, so just quickly to wrap it up. So I love your feedback to wrap this up. So how do you feel right now? Like, give us a breakdown. Just like, how do you feel?
Pretty baked.
Yeah, I
Pretty
mean, like,
baked
I'm gonna
overall.
say that
I
every
mean,
time, man. I feel fucking
once
high,
I get
yeah.
up and start moving around, it'll really like show me how it.
I'm actually
how
a
it
little.
hits.
I feel like
Maybe
when I
we'll
stand
hang
up, I'm
out.
gonna be pretty wobbly.
Maybe we'll hang out for a bit and then we'll come back and give a little synopsis. We'll see how.
Yeah, let me step outside
maybe
for a
we'll
minute.
see how we feel.
I definitely feel like I'm gonna be wobbly when I stand up, though. I feel like I'm gonna.
Yeah, I feel a
feel like
little
I'm not
bit of a
gonna have
body.
any-
I feel some shimmies.
Yeah, very body high. Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna have my balance at all. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna go on the balcony, fucking 30 floors up, and smoke on the railing.
Just don't float over the side, bro.
Won't float anywhere. I might fall.
Right
I'll catch
on.
you, bro. I'll catch you. All right. So this is another episode of The Eighth Estate. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We appreciate your comments. Thank you so much for the support. See you next time.
Next week.
Peace, Reno.
Oh.